Good morning, my friends. Well, as you can see, I bought a new toy for myself, and I wanted to show it to you and let you see, in case you're possibly interested in getting a new paper cardboard shredder. If you have worms, if you have a compost, we use our paper and our cardboard as bedding for our worm bins. And so sometimes the bigger paper, the shredders that either chop it up bigger or in long strings, they become kind of clumpy in a worm bin. And so having a nice paper shredder is really a plus. I have to say, I didn't think that I would appreciate it as much as I have. And I've had a paper shredder for many years now, especially since I started worm farming. And I have to say that my other paper shredder was kind of going on the blink. I think after so many years, they kind of get sticky inside. And so Rick kind of pushed me into getting a nicer one. I will go over this with you. It came nicely boxed. It was from China, was made in China, and it had the base to it. It has nice styrofoam. It was nicely packaged. The wheels on it are really simple. It's just 4 little wheels, and they come separately. They come separate, and you just turn it over. There's a little hole in there, and you just stick it up in the hole, and it just snaps in. And so that was just really fantastic. For somebody like me who really doesn't read instructions, I just looked at 1, 2, 3 and caution. But it came with a nice set of instructions. And it has, I'll move it over a little closer. It has an auto, an on, and a reverse. It does credit cards. It's a 15-ply paper shredder. I had looked in Amazon, and they had a 16 sheet shredder, which is how they all come. My old one was supposed to be 12 sheets, but if you put in anything more than about 7, it just cranked along like an old lady on a bicycle. It's like, oh my goodness sakes, the pedals are going down. So this has really been very nice, and I'll just give you a quick show of it. It auto, on, what have you. Let me get a piece of cardboard that's of decent size. Let me see here, what have I got? Didn't really prepare for this, but let's just take something like this. It's truly a cardboard. Let's see what we got here. I think it's very quiet. You tell me what you think. Wait for it. I think that's the cleaning cycle. That it kind of throws off anything that might be of course, it takes papers, a bunch of toilet rolls to go in there. I think it's terrific. Whoops. See, it needs to clear first, then it'll take it in. So it's either you keep it in a continuous motion, or once it goes through, it has to do that little cleaning. But if you keep adding stuff to it, it has a, I think it's a 30-minute runtime or 40-minute runtime, that it will run for 40 minutes before it heats up and turns itself off. My other one, it was Amazon Basic, if in case you're looking, and it was probably about 4 or 5 years ago. We bought it, and I believe it was a 12 sheet, and it was about $60. And it wasn't their cheap model, but it was a step up. This one was $127.99, I think. And they had one that was a 16, one sheet more. And one day I looked at it and it was $124.99. I almost bought it, and I thought, well, I'll get it tomorrow. The next day I came back, the same model was like $169. It had gone up, $45 overnight. So when you are looking through Amazon, sometimes if you see something that looks like, wow, this is a bargain, get it, because apparently they only have so many, and then the price reverts back to what it was. So anyway, I just thought I would show you this. Oh, and then the other things. The top comes off. Let me turn this off. While the top is on, you can pull the drawer out. And then this is the size of the pieces. Let me just go down to just a few. I think you can probably see that. Just it's a cross cut, and the drawer goes back in. I always put my stuff in garbage bags, from the grocery store. And I thought, oh, is that going to fit? Well, yes, it did. It dumps right into my garbage bags. It's just wonderful. And then the top comes off. I think you can see that cleans itself. Top goes back on. It pushes it down enough that this comes back off. So it does everything. It does credit cards. It does all sorts of different things. And I thought it was terrific. So I like the fact that it's quiet. Oh, you also have the window here in the front of this, so you can see how far up it's going. And I think that's a real benefit. And so far I bought it. I was going to do this video a few weeks ago when it first came, and I thought, oh, I'll do an unboxing, because I watch so many people do their unboxings, and it's like so exciting. And I thought, no, I'm going to use it first to see if I actually like this, and I do. So I give it 2 thumbs up. So that's all I had to say today, and I hope if you guys are looking for one that you'll give this one a chance, at least give it a look-see. Take care, everybody. Remember, garden what you've got. Have a great day. See you back real soon. Bye-bye.